Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing today? I am doing pretty well myself. My husband, for the very first time, is gone to lunch with a friend. It's the first time since he had surgery, so it's been a little over 60 days now. Probably might be 10 weeks, 9 or 10 weeks, something like that. So it's been a while. He's doing really good. Thank you guys so much. Love all of your comments. I read them all. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Um, but you know, he's getting on my last nerve. He needed to get out of the house for sure. We're Since all this started, he needed to have surgery, and all the social distancing started right before his surgery and everything. So we've been social distancing even before his surgery because we wanted to make sure, he didn't get sick or anything. We didn't want him to go to the hospital and then wake up and have COVID or something. So we've been doing this. From that moment on, we have gone out to eat one time. We stopped and got tacos one time, and that was like 2 weeks ago. That was it. And now he's going out for his second time to be out, to eat in months, 3 months, at least 3 months. So one of his friends has a birthday, so he wanted to take him out for lunch, for a birthday lunch. So that's nice. And like I said, I'm glad to get him out of my hair. He's not doing any work, so he's not in his office working. He's actually saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Or he's on the phone. And let me tell you, this man talks really loud. And so he was on the phone yesterday. He was on the phone for 3 hours. 3 hours. I wanted to shoot myself. I couldn't do anything. When he's talking really loud, I can't really do a reading because I can't concentrate because I can hear him talking. So I want to wait till he's done. I wanted to vacuum the house. I couldn't because he's on the phone. He wanted to we're going back to the gym now. We've been exercising. We exercise with our face mask on, y'all. Sometimes it's hard to breathe, but we never take it off. And we wipe our hands in between each machine. We wipe down. I'm cleaning the machines. Y'all remember me saying before when I went to everybody was wiping down each machine. And when I first started going there, I guess it was last year, I was like, I'm not going to wipe down the machines. Well, here I am wiping down all the machines before I get on it, and then afterwards too. So we're cleaning. So we're going back to the gym and all. But I wanted to go to the gym. I needed to do grocery shopping. He wanted to come with me. I had to wait 3 hours for him to get off the phone. It's the first time since he had the surgery that I actually got mad at him. I was so mad. I couldn't vacuum. I couldn't do anything. Well, you know what I did? I swept as much as I could because we do have hard floors, so I could sweep. But we got a lot of carpets, Persian carpets, and I mopped the floors. But then I needed to vacuum my carpets, and it had been 3 hours, and I was like, I'm firing up the vacuum cleaner. So that's what I did. I slowly made my way to him so he could hear that the vacuum cleaner had started. He could start saying his goodbyes and get off the phone, and that's what he did. He finally got off the phone. But by the time I got to him, I'd been vacuuming and cleaning, and I was mad. So I've been a little bit mad at him this morning, too. I don't know. I just kept it in, and he's like, is something wrong with you? You made me mad yesterday. I know. I'm going to let it go. I will let it go. But, when your husband, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I try to do my very best for him, and he feels like I'm, impeding him. I'm holding him back, and I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm trying to make him healthy foods and everything. Another thing, he told me he didn't want to eat any more bread or any more rice. He wanted to lose his tummy. Uh, and I said, okay, fine, that's good. And I made my grocery list with all salads and everything. We get to the grocery store, we pull up in the parking lot, and he goes, I changed my mind. I want to eat bread and rice. I'm like, that's too late for tonight. You're eating a salad tonight. Sorry. Yeah, it's not enough time. I call him my flip flopper. So he's driving me nuts, y'all. He really is. But it's okay. That's good. That means he's healthy and strong and he's doing well. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the Flynn case. Did y'all hear about all that? So that former Judge Gleason that was appointed to write an opinion by the judge in the Flynn case, and he came out with it yesterday. He released it and everything. It's all over Twitter. It's all over every place. He said this case is a gross abuse of power, you know, and that's talking about Barr. Barr is abusing his power by asking, them to just forget it. He said he was guilty. He admitted he was guilty and everything. Just forget that. Erase it. Sorry we bothered you. He's not really guilty. We don't want to prosecute him anymore because he's Trump's friend. So the I'm sure y'all know by now, but Judge Gleason, his opinion is that Flynn should be sentenced, right? That he should go to jail for this. And he said for what he's, admitted to, he should go to jail for it. He already admitted it. So he should be sentenced for that. And he also said that this case shouldn't be dropped because the defendant is a friend and a political ally of the president. I mean, he had a really, really long brief. I think it was like 80 pages, 80 something pages, but that's the gist of it, So, hey, I wanted to take a little look at Flynn, and I want to see if he was going to be sentenced, what that judge will decide to do, because I guess, the ball's in his court. He can do whatever he wants. I laid out a couple of cards here right before I turned on the camera. So I feel like, yes, this is 3 of Wands. He's going to be sentenced. He's going to go away for this. He will go away for this. And we're going to be all happy. Sorry, we're happy we're happy that justice has been served. So we're all celebrating. Everybody's celebrating happy. Flynn's going to jail. Yeah, he's going to go to jail. But he really expects to be pardoned. He wants Trump to pardon him. He expects to be pardoned. Not only does he expect to be pardoned, but he's getting a message from Trump. They're sending him a message saying, yes, we're going to pardon you. We will pardon you. Don't worry. Because he could start, he could tell some stories, put it that way. He could give out some information and everything that will be damaging to Trump. He hadn't done it yet because he fully expects a pardon. But they're sending a message, that administration, that yes, Trump's going to pardon you. Don't worry. No matter what, if Barr can't get you out of this, Trump will pardon you. That's what's going to go down. But I pulled another card. This is 4 of Swords. Trump is getting advice not to pardon him right now. They're telling him, don't pardon him right now. Wait till after the election because that could hurt your election. So he's going to, he's got the sword down. He's going to wait to pardon him. But I do believe he fully intends to pardon Flynn, but he'll wait till after the election to do it. Presidents that are going out, they pardon all kinds of people. So I think he'll pardon him on the way out. Now, this can maybe be delayed in a way that he won't be able to do that. So if they go through, go ahead and sentence him and everything, then he'll be able to pardon him. If they delay it, then the pardon gets delayed. And this will reflect that the pardon gets delayed. We'll see what happens. We'll see how everything plays out. If it gets delayed long enough, it can get delayed till, December to pardon him or to sentence him or early January of next year. And then Trump won't have the ability to do it. But I see he intends to. Okay. All right. So hopefully, Barr, I'm going to take a look at him. He's done so many things, you guys. Is he going to get away with all these things that he's done? He's He's the attorney for the people. He's the attorney, the United States attorney. He's supposed to be for the people. He's for justice. But he's just Trump's attorney, and it's not right. It is not right. Let's see what's going to happen to Barr. What's going to happen to Barr? I've heard rumors and stuff like that he might be ill. I've heard other psychics and stuff said that he's not well. He doesn't look well. Let's take a look at him. Let's see what I can get on Barr. Is he going to pay for all the criminal acts he's done? Is he going to pay for it? I want to know. Is Barr going to pay? When I first read on Barr, when he first came onto the picture, and he was so strong when he came, like he had this energy, this moral energy about him when I read on him. And I think a lot of others read on him the same way. But, what he thinks that he has the power to do everything that he's doing. He's got this energy about him that it felt like he was coming in to save the administration. I felt like he was coming in to save, the United States, that he was going to set things right. But he had this energy that I'm going to go save Trump. Unbeknownst to us, we're reading his energy. His energy is like, I'm getting to work. I'm going, I'm going to go move forward. I'm going to get get the best job I can. I was feeling all this while I was reading him, but it was all for Trump. It was for the GOP. It was, for his party. It wasn't for the United States. It wasn't for the people. It was all for Trump. It's amazing. It's amazing. This is never going to happen again, you guys. They're going to make sure this never happens again. Okay, let me pull a few cards on. Oh, the tide is changing for him. Surely is. Yep, things are changing, y'all. Okay. Look at this. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. His fortune is changing. Things are changing. They're all, he's gotten away with so many things. It is unbelievable. But times are changing. Everything's reversing for him. And the next card is Ten of Wands. He is going to have so much on him. He's going to have to answer for all the things that he's done. This is burdens, burdens, burdens. And when we see this card, this is burdens you've put on yourself, and he's done this to himself, completely his own action, his own doings. He's going to have to answer for all the things that he's done. Yes. And we're going to be happy. We will be celebrating and happy. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. He will be pursued. He will be pursued. So I do think they will go after Barr and pursue him for all the misdeeds that he's done. So it might be not till the next administration comes in that he'll be pursued. But I mean, they want to get him. They really do. There's so much energy behind here. So much. I'm sure it's both. It's probably Republicans and Democrats. Really, the Republicans that are there, they're not speaking out because they're so afraid of losing their seats and everything. And I don't know. Do you know, I read that Trump and his children, his family, his sons especially, they go and look for people. they go research their past, they vet them like crazy, and they go and find their weaknesses, and they find out something they've done wrong. They hang it over their heads. They really do. They do this. I read all about it, and it was a long time ago that I read about it, but that's what they do. And we've all wondered and heard, why aren't they speaking out? Why aren't they doing anything? They have, I mean, everybody's got a past. Everybody's got something wrong. It could be their children. Their child could have gotten in trouble. You don't know. They could be protecting somebody in their family, and they're just keeping their mouth shut because they've been told, well, if you want to start some crap, we're going to say this, this, and this, So there's a lot of reasons why the Republicans aren't speaking out. There is, you know, not that that's right, because they took an oath to hold up the office and be, for the people, not for Trump, for the people. So it's wrong of them to do it, but they're doing it for a reason, And when this is over, I am sure that there's going to be a blue wave, that there's going to be a lot more Democrats than there are Republicans. But the Republicans that are still there, they're going to start talking finally, after this is gone. Now, some of them won't, because some of them will still be afraid. He could still hurt them after he leaves office. And his sons are so vindictive. I mean, Trump's vindictive too, but they are so vindictive. And they're the ones that really dug up all this. They're the ones that they have some kind of little organization that, probably a bunch of detectives and everything that just dig up all kinds of crap on people. And that's how they control everybody. Really, this is what they do. So anyway, there's going to be a lot of people that, like I said, there's a lot of energy behind wanting to go after Barr. A lot of energy behind it. So, and like I said, it's not just Democrats, it's going to be Republicans too, because what he's done to the country is wrong. So they're going to go after him. Okay, so we'll see that. And I didn't look at Barr's health. I don't really care. He doesn't look healthy, but he's healthy enough to serve Trump. So that's all we need to know. All right, so we'll see what's going on. Every day is a new day. Excitement coming out every single day. We're learning something new. All kinds of things are going on in the world. It's crazy. And like I said, for us here in Texas, we're experiencing an uptick in the COVID cases here. So I kind of didn't want my husband going out. It's like, well, how are you going to go out to eat? What are you going to do? What's your plan? He keeps calling me mafia. It's making me mad. Mafia lady, because I've questioned everything that he's doing, because I've come to notice that he needs coaching and guidance, And he said, well, I'm going to, I'll leave my mask on and I'll just take it off to eat. I'm like, okay. I doubt if he does it. I bet he goes in there without a mask on. He's crazy. Anyway, God bless him. God bless him. And like I said, there's so much going on. And they said by the end of the year, by the end of September, we could have up to 200,000 dead from COVID. Isn't that horrific? That's horrible. And here in Texas, we're just getting more and more and more. I live in a really small town, but our Bulverde, HEB, had one person that was working there came down with COVID on Sunday. That was the last time he worked, on Sunday. And we went shopping yesterday. I told you I was waiting for him. We went shopping, and this is my husband, because y'all know how these kind of men are. Sorry, guys. He says to the guy checking out, so which one of you had COVID? Who had it? And the guys looked at each other, the bagger and the other. They're young guys, they're looking. He goes, I didn't know that it was here. He goes, you don't know that one of the employees that work here came down with COVID? And they're like, no. And I told my husband, why did you say that? Why? And he said, well, I just wanted to know who was it? And I said, even if they told him your name, you don't know who it is. There's, 200 people that work there. How do we know who it is? So anyway, they weren't even aware. They're not even telling their employees that somebody came down with the coronavirus there, you know? So it's kind of scary. You know, they're behind little plexiglass now and everything. All the cashiers have plexiglass, and a little partition anyway. And they were all wearing masks too. So, and we're wearing our mask also. But you know, you can get, I don't know, you can get it. They're saying that if you wear glasses, that you have an added layer of protection. They're saying they did a study. If you don't have glasses, you can wear those, you know, safety goggles or something. That it helps. It's an extra layer. When we go to the gym and go work out, we're the only ones wearing a mask. Can you believe it? We I saw one other guy in the whole gym that is wearing a mask. And now you can't you can't work side by side. It used to be all the treadmills lined up. You could get on them. You can get on every other treadmill or every other machine. If you go to the gym, you know that, right? So, and it's not a super busy gym because we live in Bulverde, so it's not super busy. And we are working out again, so we need it. I've gained weight just from sitting around here doing nothing. Anyway, all right, guys, enough chit chat. Love you so much. Thank y'all so much for participating and commenting, all your good words. I really appreciate it. Hope y'all are having a fabulous day. It's beautiful here. We got a dry line that came in yesterday. The wind was blowing like crazy. It was really, really hot, but this dry air came in. And when I got up this morning, it was like 62 degrees. I went outside and drank my coffee. It was cool and nice. But the only thing is the wind is blowing so much that it's causing the allergies to kick up. And I just can't quit crying and crying. My eyes are burning on the corners, you know, because they just keep watering. It's so annoying. I put some allergy eye drops in, and I took an allergy pill too. It helped a little bit. The drops did help a little bit, slowed it down, but it's still watering a bit. I guess it'll take some time, maybe tomorrow. All right. So I hope y'all are having a beautiful day and having good weather. Like I said, I think we're going to be, you know, somewhere it's going to be hit with a really big storm. I saw that on my yesterday when I did the video. So I feel like there's a big storm coming, something really big. So not a hurricane though. I don't feel like it's a hurricane, but it must be some like a tornado or something, or a really torrential rain, you know. All right. Enough with that. Okay, guys, do something kind for somebody. You know it'll always come back to you, right? All right. Y'all take care. Love you. Bye for now.